everyone. Excellent evening, everyone. Excellent evening to every one of us. We are welcome to this evening's broadcast. Today we are going to be handling the part 2 of menopausal foods, what to eat and what not to eat. Last week we looked at menopausal food, the tips that can help you when you're doing your shopping, the tips that can help you when you want to go, when you want to cook your food. What should you have at the back of your mind? So that was what we looked at last week. And today we are going to be looking at menopausal foods, the foods to eat and the foods not to eat, part 2. And we're going to be cooking. We are going to be having cooking time today. So welcome to every one of us. We're going to be having a cooking time today. Okay, and we're going to be looking at like a brunch for those of you who would eat once a day. Maybe you can eat it anytime. Okay, that the food I'm going to be showing us today can be eaten anytime actually. So you're welcome. If you join me, you can say good evening so I can welcome you to this evening's broadcast. Welcome to every one of us. If you've joined me, just greet and I'll greet you to welcome you. We're cooking today, so invite your friends to today's broadcast because we're cooking today. We're going to be cooking like a 3-course meal sort of, or maybe you have your breakfast. We're going to be doing a smoothie for menopausal health, and then we're going to be doing food that you can eat, giving you an idea of what you should look out for, looking at what we did last week, considering what we did last week, what to look out for anytime you're making your meal. That's what I'm going to be showing you how to do. Simple but nutritious, that's simple but available everywhere, simple, and what will help you have the best of life. Anti-inflammatory. Is not going to make you have any kind of inflammations. It's going to make you feel good and actually be very, very healthy. So we're going to be looking at some of those meals, but let me quickly share this on my pages and then we get going today as we look at menopause foods, what to eat and what not to eat, what to avoid and what to eat. We're going to also be looking at the things you should stay away from, and then I'll also try to show us, like, if you're somewhere and they're having meal like what I did when I traveled. Sometimes you can't run away from general food. Like I was away for more than 1 week to my village, like 10 days for my father's funeral. So what I'll show you, what the trick I usually play. When they serve me my food, I will take fresh vegetables and pour inside, and then I will steam it again, and then I will have my own meal, with it. I wasn't blown away by eating what everybody's eating. Do I have my sauce? Ufaku. Bring it out with a pot that I'll use to steam it. You can take pot from here. So that's what I'll show you again, what I do if I travel. I don't try to stress people out. Whatever the food is, remember, at this age you need to stay off salt, you need to stay off flour, you need to stay off like white rice. You take your brown rice, generally. So if you're traveling, there are a few things you can just have along with you, and then you can actually make your own meal more nutritious and better than it should be. Hello, we are all welcome. Hello, Ngozi Meke, you're welcome. Okay, now let me enlarge so I'll be able to see those who are online. Wow, why is this thing not this phone? This laptop. Where is the MTN?
It's here.
It's this laptop. Let me refresh. All right, so Vivian, you're welcome. Welcome Joyce, welcome Blessing, welcome Oluwakemi, welcome Ngozi Meke. So if you greet, I'll be able to see you, see your name, and then be able to actually greet you this evening. So if you're traveling, there are a few things you can just have along with you. Okay, all right, so Joy Benson, Blessing, Oluwakemi, Ngozi, Joyce, and Fumi, those are the only ones that have greeted, and I'm greeting you now. So we're going to start today with like I've told us, you need to make sure your diets are healthy. You need to make sure you take care of yourself at this age. Why? why it's not far away from what we have always known. Okay, we have always known that if at this age you need to make sure you're eating healthy. At this very age, you need to make sure that you're not just leaving yourself bare, because menopause is always characterized by some symptoms. And of course, I've described what menopause is. You can go down my page and watch other videos that I've done on menopause to see what it is. But the striking thing is that during this transition to menopause and beyond, your hormone, that is the estrogen, begins to decline. And then when it's declining, it's disrupting your normal cyclical patterns, you know, and then of even all your hormonal balances is disrupting them. Then declining estrogen level actually negatively impacts your metabolism. And that's why you should be very, very careful of what you eat. You need to eat food that can boost your metabolism. And then that will lead to weight gain if your metabolism is disrupted. And these changes can also affect your cholesterol level. It can also make you at a higher risk of, you know, some diseases like diabetes, high blood pressure, cardiovascular diseases. And then also your body at this age is also having issues with digesting carbohydrates. And that's why you need to stay away from simple carbohydrates and make sure that the carbohydrates you take, because we all need carbohydrates, as complex carbohydrates, those are the things that you need to take. So I'm just trying to give us a foundation of what we're going to be doing today, you know, because of all those symptoms that many women experience during menopause, like hot flashes, difficulties in sleeping and the thing, and hormonal changes that will lead to decline in their bone density, which will also increase their risk factors to arthritis, osteoporosis, and, you know, increase in if they're already having rheumatoid arthritis. But, you know, like I said last week, fortunately, all these changes, if you have a good diet, your diet can actually take care of them. And of course, I always tell people, you need 4 things. You need good exercises to make sure your bones are strong and your muscles are, you know, are not flabby, your muscles are toned. And then you need good diet, to eat good diet, so that whatever is you're prone to, or whatever is in your family history, will not come to you. And then you need supplementation, very, very important for us at this middle age. You can't stay away from it, because you might not be able to find all that you need from the food you eat. So you need supplementation, and then finally you need exercises. And on Saturdays we do exercises. Like on Saturday, this last Saturday, we had real fun. We really had real fun this Saturday. Okay, so we're going to be looking at some of the things that we need, some of the things that we need that can help us. So we're going to go through now, and then we will go on to have the cooking time. Victoria, take this. Can you raise it up a bit? All right, so going through what we need to do today, like I told us, we need to look at the foods, part 2, the foods that we need that can actually help us. Number 1 is omega-3 fatty acids, and you find them, like I said last week, in salmon for those of us who are abroad, and even in Nigeria, like I told us, we are beginning to have a lot of salmon fish, you know, around Nigeria. There are a lot of people who are making salmon fish in Nigeria now. So salmon is rich in both vitamin D and omega-3 fats. You know, these are omega-3 fats and vitamin D are 2 nutrients that are even more essential during menopause. You must not joke with your omega-3. You must not joke with your vitamin D. Like I told us before, you know, even my doctor told me that you need to replenish your vitamin D that is being reduced from your body, that you need to replenish it. So while more research needs to be done on omega-3 fatty acids, which are linked to, you know, reducing night sweats and breast cancer risk, it is still known, studies have shown that the omega-3 are beneficial as women ease out of menopausal health. It's very, very beneficial for women so that they'll be able to ease out of menopausal health. Then also, vitamin D is essential for healthy bones and prevention of cancer and the prevention of several other major chronic conditions, all of which can be impacted by menopause. Vitamin D is also associated with the reduced risk of early menopause. Like if somebody ahead of time starts taking vitamin D, maybe from, like I told us the other time, from Nature Min or from our calcium, if you start taking vitamin D, it's going to ease off, you know, early menopause. It's going to ease off early menopause. I'm going to start making the smoothie now, and I'll call on my housekeeper so she can help us to start off the smoothie now. I'll just be showing you camera of what she's doing. I'll just be showing you camera of what she's doing so that I can be taking this smoothie while we go ahead with the other teaching. Okay, so I'll do that first. Then when we are rounding up, then we can now go ahead and have the other cooking that we have. Like I said, today we're going to be cooking. We're going to be cooking, showing us smoothie, and then I will also show us steamed potatoes, and then the sauce that we can use to do it, and also be showing us how we can go ahead and have our meal when we're having it. So we'll make the smoothie now. You can turn the camera so we can show the smoothie. Can you turn the camera, please? Yes. All right, so we'll take the smoothie now. I'll show you. Let me have the blender. I'll show you how you can do a beautiful smoothie in the morning, and then I'll go back and continue. So what do I have here? I have pomestine powder. I have pomestine powder. This is a serious supplement or a drink that you must always have when you are either having premenstrual pain or during your menopausal period. It's one of my drinks that I will always take. No, I'm fine. It's okay. It's one of the drinks that I will always take. Okay, so, or berry nectar, like last week I showed us, where do I have an empty bottle of berry nectar or a full bottle? So you have this. Now, I want to read a few of the ingredients from this to actually explain to you why it's so important. Why you so much need your comestin power. It has pomegranate, it has mangosteen, and all the berries that you need from it. So you either use this is quite strong, it's a strong antioxidant, or you use your berry nectar. So but today I'm going to use comestin power. So I'm pouring a bit into the blender. It's tonic, it's like blood tonic, like quarter of a glass. So I have quarter of a glass. And remember, I told us that when your estrogen level is reducing, you can come here, just a bit. When your estrogen level is reducing, you need vegetables, fresh vegetables, like the greens that we have here. So this is fresh ugu, freshly plucked from the garden near me, okay? It's fresh ugu. So we are putting this fresh, I'm putting this fresh ugu, plenty of fresh ugu into my blender. So I have plenty of fresh ugu, okay? Because I want to be drinking my smoothie as we go on. I'm going to add like another like a half cup of water. And then this lemon. I'm going to squeeze out my lemon. So I'm squeezing out my lemon. Lemon juice. You know, someone taught me something some time ago. Now, if you want your lemon to bring out plenty juice, you put it for a few, maybe like 30 seconds inside your microwave. And then it can bring out plenty juice, you know, from it. So I have my lemon juice. I'm still going to use my all of the lemon. Lovely lemon juice. So one of it will give me maybe like, I'm going to put like 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. You can add more. I'm still going to use the lemon for my tea this night, okay? And then I have my garlic here, turmeric. I'm using turmeric roots. Now the secret of your smoothie is when you're making your smoothie, make sure that you have roots, that you also have green vegetables, and then you have colorful, deep colored vegetables. They are very, and fruits. Like I'm going to use some carrots, and I'm also going to use apple when I'm making my smoothie. So I'm going to add some carrots. And then I'm using half apple and very deep colored apple, red apple, okay? So I'm adding the apple now. Remember, my blender is NutriBullet. It's a powerful blender. If you have a less powerful blender, please don't put everything the way I'm doing. This one can actually blend seeds, okay? That's why I'm just chunking it all inside here. If your blender is not as powerful, please make sure you reduce the sizes, okay? We have that cup of the other blender. Okay, so at this junction, what do? I'm going to add my light ultra. And I told you for light ultra, for those who are diabetic, I prefer they are using light ultra chocolate. And then every other person, you can have fun with your light ultra vanilla. And like I told us last week, it's filled with all the essential amino acids. It's also filled with the branched chain amino acid and even the non-essential amino acid. It has 18 important amino acids. So I'm putting 1 scoop into my blender cup. And then I'll go ahead and blend it. Remember, this is fresh ugu, not cooked ugu. Everything I have here is fresh. So it's going to give me 100% of the nutrients that I need. Well, I still have space in my blender. Let me finish up my apple. But of course, this smoothie, I'm not going to be taking this smoothie once, okay? Because 1 full apple with all this, no. I'm going to take the smoothie more than once now. NutriBullet is very good because it actually makes all your ingredients very, very smooth. Ready for us to have our smoothie. So I'll put it in my cup and then I taste it before you to see. So what do I have here? I have ugu, fresh ugu. I have fresh turmeric. I have fresh ugu. I have fresh turmeric. I have apple. I also have lemon, and then I have pomestine, okay? I have carrots, I have ugu, I have pomestine, I have light ultra, I have turmeric. You know, these are all I have in here. Healthy, nice, and lovely. And if you like it chilled, you can also chill it. But this is perfect breakfast for a menopausal woman. And I mean perfect breakfast. So we'll go over and just continue. I'll just continue with the teaching before I do the remaining cooking. So you can turn the camera. So as he's turning the camera, we'll go ahead and have our teaching. Please, please, it's really tasting as if sometimes I add fresh moringa. Sometimes I also add fresh moringa there. So I'll run through, let me see if I have some questions, and then I'll run through like I'm going to be giving us like some of the foods that we need to eat and then some that we need to avoid. Let me see if I have any question, and then welcome the remaining people before. I'm going to be very, very fast. I think I stopped at Esther, Samuel, Cherry, Uche, Eunice, Okay, Fumi, Eunice, Uche, you're welcome. Cherry, April, welcome. Esther, Philomena, Uju, welcome. Nonye, Favor, Adenike, welcome. Juliet, welcome. Sister Daku, you're here. Thank you for joining me. Ngo, welcome. Gold, Lizzie, welcome. Lizzie, Oba, welcome. I think, Lizzie, you ordered for products. Yes, I think I packed your products. Yeah. Cynthia, welcome. Ebere, welcome. Hey, Ebere is joining for the first time. Let's welcome Ebere and say, welcome her to Aging with Grace. This is a page for middle-aged women where we learn natural tips for staying healthy. Like this month and next month, we're looking at menopausal health. And you can see my menopausal juice that I have. It's one of the best juice you can have. Fresh, everything fresh. Having ugu fresh, having your turmeric fresh, having your pomegranates and the rest fresh and nice. Very, very nice. Hello, Florence, welcome. Ibrahim, welcome. Ojugo, welcome. Helen, welcome. Ifibo, we missed you for 2 sessions now. I hope you're okay. Kesh, welcome. Good evening to you. You're welcome. Funke, welcome. Joyce, welcome. Olu Wayemisi, welcome. Joy Mohammed, welcome. Juliana, welcome. Wow, we have a lot of people here. Esther, welcome, Esther. We're still waiting to deliver. We're still waiting for your last order. Ibonosa, welcome. Mary Chinelo, welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Violet, welcome. Adam, welcome. Patient, welcome. Chichoma, welcome. Emmanuel, Olu Kemi, welcome. Oladejo, welcome. Ronke, welcome. Yes, Ronke is asking, will it be enough to this? My breakfast actually, but sometimes when, especially for those watching weight, Light Ultra has all the nutrients that you need inside, and I put 1 scoop. So it's actually enough, but if you feel you will feel hungry, you can have it with a meal. Like me, I like chewing. So sometimes when I'm taking my smoothie for my breakfast, I have my nuts, like cashew nuts, a handful, or ground nuts, a handful. When I'm taking handful, I take big handful. Don't mind me. I love nuts a lot. So when I'm taking my handful, I take big handful. And then as I'm chewing it, I'm having my smoothie. I don't seem to be able to live here. Sometimes I add moringa leaves a little. Okay? Adan, you're welcome. Amen. Uju, I say amen to your prayer. Jane, you're welcome. Julie, you're welcome. Masha, you're welcome. Ogunwa Chuka, you're welcome. Yeah, your products are packed, okay? Chuka Judith, your products are packed and they've been taken to FedEx today. So you expect your products in Onitsha by the grace of God before the end of the week. Thanks. Chuka just joined and she just bought products that will help her. Thank you very much. Dube, you're welcome. Oh, if you thank God, you're doing great. Good evening, Ifedayo. Adebumi, welcome. Hey, so many people to welcome. Okay, let me just read her. Queen Blessing, you're welcome. Thank you for the prayer. Marietta, how are you? Welcome, one of my top fans. You're having waist pain at that unknown. Please chat me on my WhatsApp number. That waist pain will go. My WhatsApp number is +234 703 515 1642. +234 703 515 1642. And that and it will go by fire by force. Okay, so I'll pin it on my number on the comment section so that you will see it. Okay, all right, so chat me on my WhatsApp number. Yes, hope you sent out. Yes, that I've already said it now, Judith. Your order is with FedEx. Okay, it will leave Lagos by the grace of God tomorrow. Good evening, Florence. Hello. Adebumi is asking, can I use Vitalize and Multi? Yes, I use them. See my own. See my Vitalize. See my Multi Marker. See my Jinko self. I combine the 3 because I want powerful results. These are my 3 bottles. They are all open. Let me show you. They are all open. These are my 3 bottles. I use the 3 together. And I tell you, they are lovely, lovely, lovely. They do a lot. Okay? So you can have the 2 together. What you can do, I'm answering Adebumi. You can take Vitalize Women 2-3 times a day. And then in the morning, you can take your Ginkgo Plus, because Ginkgo is a brain supplement. It also helps you to be alert. It helps with blood flow. So I take my Ginkgo 2 tablets in the morning, then I take Multimaca 2 tablets in the night. So that's how I do it, okay? So you can go ahead and have the two together. Hello, good evening, Ibironke. You're welcome. Esther Egbe, you're welcome. Ada Onwa, you're welcome. Oluyemisi is asking if the blender smoothie is much, can it be refrigerated? Yes, of course. Didn't you hear me when I said put it in the freezer for me? It's already in the freezer or fridge. It's in the freezer because I'm in the kitchen. Well, as I'm going into my room, I'll take it and I'll put it in the fridge or freezer, depending on how the freezer or your fridge cools, okay? So if your light is not very steady, put it in the freezer and you can still have it the next day. And you don't have to use lemon. I love lemon. Lemon will make it a little sour for you. Hello, good evening here today. So we run through. I said the first is salmon. Salmon, mackerel, tuna, they are in the same group. They are omega-3 fatty acid fishes that you need. And I told us, like I did a demo for us last week, if you don't have tuna, if you don't have mackerel, if you don't have salmon and you can't get them very, very close to you, you can use omega-3 active C. It's very, very powerful. You can watch last week's video I did. I think it was on Thursday, yes. I did demo with this active C and a lot of people have bought their own and they are really enjoying it. So go ahead and have yours. All right. Then the second thing that you need is green vegetables like broccoli, ugu, tete, ewedu. Ewedu is very, very good at this age. If you can take ewedu, you can use ewedu to do ewedu soup. You can use ewedu to put in your okra. You can use ewedu to do vegetable. Like in my village, we use ewedu to do vegetable yam, okay? But I use it for vegetable potatoes. All right. So, you know, because broccoli, cauliflower, they are all cruciferous vegetables. And they are very seriously beneficial for menopausal women to add in their diets. You need broccoli if you are abroad, and cauliflower. When I traveled to Jos, I bought plenty cauliflower, you know. And then you need dark leafy vegetables too. So because actually for broccoli, they are very, very good. They did a study and found out in particular that it has positive impact on estrogen level. And you can actually do smoothies with your broccoli. They sell broccoli almost everywhere in the world now, okay? So increasing your estrogen, increasing broccoli will give you cytostrogen in your diet. You know, because increasing the estrogen responsible for reducing breast cancer, risk of lowering your estrogen, is also will now increase the risk of breast cancer. So you need broccoli. Broccoli is also full of calcium for a strong bone, and it has fiber that will prevent bloating and weight, you know, gain. Like I told us last week, our super green has broccoli in it. This super green has spinach powder. It has spinach. It has broccoli. It has barley grass powder. It has kale. It has kale. It also has beetroot. It has apple. It has tomatoes. It has rice, flour. It has red pepper. It has cranberry. It has cabbage. It has onion. It has mangosteen. It has pumpkin. It has blueberry. It has beetroot. It has goji. It has carrots. It has grape. It has pomegranate. In fact, if you read, when you buy your own, turn to the back. When you read all the fruits, over 20 fruits and vegetables in this pack. So if you can't get broccoli around you, if you can't get all these vegetables that I mentioned, super green or fields of green will actually help you. If you can afford the super green, because super green, you can use it, like if you watched last week, I did a smoothie with super green, Aji, and my light ultra, fantastic smoothie, okay? So you can go ahead and have it. But if you can't afford it, this is very, very affordable for anyone. It is one of my cheapest supplements, the fields of green. So you can go ahead and have it. So broccoli, very, very good for you. All right, the third food you must have in your menu during menopause are eggs. Like today, we are going to be doing egg pudding, okay? We are going to be doing egg pudding this evening. I'll show you how you can make your eggs even more nutritious, okay? I need to run because I must finish this session today. So eggs are vitamin D rich and full of iron, both nutrients that we women at menopausal stage would need. Then eggs are also great potential source for menopausal women because they have been shown to reduce cholesterol level. They've been shown to reduce heart disease and obesity. Another thing you need are berries. Where's my berry nectar? Berries. Berries are very, very important. Berries are not only a great source of natural sweetness, but they help fight fat. When you take berries, they will help fight fat. They will reduce inflammation and they will reduce heart disease risk. So you need to add berries in your morning oatmeal, like fresh berries if you have them. And then you also need to put some nuts in your morning oatmeal because nuts are very, very good for our hearts and for our skin. It will help you to glow. Let me tell you something that happened. I opened the berry nectar. I think I opened my berry nectar yesterday. Yes, yesterday morning. Yesterday was Sunday. Yes, yesterday morning. I took berry nectar. I was feeling somehow. So I left my aloe vera and I opened berry nectar and I took some out of it. Don't tell my husband though. When I went to the room this morning, I saw that the keg was empty. So as he saw me looking at it, he said, "Hey, you know what happened to me last night?" I said, "Hey, what happened to you last night?" He said, "I opened the fridge. You know there was no light." I said, "Hey, there was no light, so no light in the fridge." He said he just put his hand and carried that thing. He thought it was aloe vera gel. I said, "Hey, continue that your story." He said he opened it and he put it in his mouth and it was very sweet. That he kept drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking it. He didn't know when it remained very, very small. This thing was almost here. So I said, "So what happened now that is outside the fridge?" He said, "So when I woke up this morning, I took it. I said, hey, I've taken this thing much. My wife will just say that I left that small one so that I will say that I was the one that finished it." So he now opened it and finished everything. One day. It's very nice for menopausal women. And it's also very good for women, men for their prostrates. You know, this berry nectar, very, very good and very important. Another thing you need, number 5, is whole grains. Your whole grain do in fact fit the good carbohydrate category that we have been talking about. Like if you take your maize with the whole chaff, you take your grains like millet, acha, all those things, you don't wash it out and just remove the starch. You take it whole, then it's a complex carb because the fiber will help it to digest slowly and also help it not to convert to sugar very fast. So whole grains are excellent source of heart healthy soluble fats, you know, because they are plant protein and they have most of them have B vitamins which are responsible for energy and metabolism regulation. So whole grain, taking your grains whole is very, very important for you. Let me take a bit from my smoothie again. Remember our healthy menopausal smoothie. Very, very nice. Then the next thing you need is yogurt. Dairy products are great menopausal diet. Dairy products. But you need to desist from animal dairies, okay? Dairy products are rich in calcium, vitamin D, protein, and they can actually help improve sleep quality. The one study of peri and postmenopausal women found that calcium and vitamin D rich foods such as yogurt reduce early menopause risk by 17% and also help reduce some symptoms of menopause. Plus, probiotic, you know, yogurt, when they ferment, because they are fermented, they have probiotic. They provide a nice gut health that can boost your digestion, boost your immunity, and boost your skin. So fresh and natural yogurts are very, very good. Not all those ones they call strawberry yogurt that they add sweeteners and all those sugars to, they are not good. And then I've talked about leafy greens. You know, leafy greens are very, very important. Like if you look at my smoothie, it's quite green because of the fresh ugu that was just plucked, I think yesterday, and put inside it. Very, very fresh. So there are millions reasons to eat fresh greens, especially during menopause. They will help reduce inflammation. You know, they are linked to longevity. They are a great way to pack in several hard to obtain nutrients like calcium, magnesium, potassium, B vitamins, and fiber when you take green leafy vegetables. And all these nutrients are essential for your health in menopause. Calcium and potassium keep your bones and muscles strong. B vitamins and fiber help prevent weight gain. And magnesium and B vitamins regulate your energy levels and your mood. And of course, if you can't get your leafy vegetables, I've told you a good replacement for them, which is super green and fields of green. All right, so the 8th thing you need is chicken. Protein is good. Fish, I've already told us about fish, salmon, fish, and the rest. They are number 1. Remember that that's the first thing I mentioned. But like chicken, protein is essential for keeping our bodies strong, and the decline of estrogen during menopause can lead to reduction in muscle mass and bone strength. So fighting back with a lean protein like chicken is a health way to boost your protein intake without consuming too much saturated fat. So, and it's also linked with increased risk of, you know, if you consume saturated fat, they can lead to increased risk of heart disease. It can lead to diabetes, high cholesterol, and obesity. Then when you're taking the chicken, please skin it. Remove the skin of the chicken. That's how the best way you can take it. Green tea, where's my blossom tea? Green tea is often very, very good. They look at green tea is taken as a weight loss tool for people, especially when you take it in replacement of meals. You know, but not only is it replacing other sugary or caffeinated beverages, it's not good for you to take beverages that have sugar, so you can replace them with green tea. When you're having your meal, instead of taking a bottle of Coke with your meal, take a cup of green tea with your meal, because green tea will promote longevity. Green tea will promote your heart health. Green tea will reduce the risk of several other diseases like cancer, breast cancer, and other inflammations that you might have. And my best green tea is aloe blossom tea. Like I told us, it is fantastic. It has over 13 ingredients, over 13, you know, what do they call it? The blossom of many plants inside this blossom tea. So it's fantastic. It's very, very good for you to have it. Then number 10 is soy. I can't do away with soy. Where's my ultralight? Why soy nutritionally value is, as you know, hotly debated as eggs. A lot of people say no, soy did this, soy just like eggs. There's a lot of debate about soy and about egg. Soy has proven to be a valuable asset for menopausal women. I always have light ultra open, either the chocolate or the vanilla, because soy is a good source of cytoestrogen. You can go and study this. Soy is one of the best sources of cytoestrogen. That's plant-based compounds that act as estrogen in your body. And this is linked to reduced menopausal symptoms and healthier bones. You know, in fact, breast cancer prevention partners list soy as effective for reducing breast cancer risk recurrence and tumor and cell growth. Soy is very, very good. In fact, I advise people to replace their animal dairy milk with soy, you know, milk. And this our Light Ultra is one of the best you can have. Like I've told us, it has over 18 amino acids, essential and non-essential amino acids, and even the brand chased one. So avoid highly processed form of soy and reach for the natural one like what I've shown us in Light Ultra. You can also have tofu, soy-based dairy alternatives like Edenem. I don't know, but they have all those ones abroad, okay? Then flax is number 11. Flax is power-packed little seed. It's full of omega-3, it's full of fiber, it's a very good source of cytoestrogen and B vitamins. In fact, they did one small study with 140 women and found decreased menopausal symptoms and improved quality of life after 3 months of their using flaxseed, of their consuming flaxseed. So get your flaxseed. They sell them a lot. A lot of shops in Nigeria now sell flaxseed, and abroad, of course, you can get it. So get your flaxseed. And then oatmeal, whole oatmeal. You know, oatmeal for breakfast is one of the best things you can do for yourself. Not only are oats an affordable health food, but they can also prevent diabetes, high cholesterol, weight gain, inflammation, and constipation. Oats is another healthy carbohydrate that can help keep your energy level steady during menopause. You know, and again, oats is also a perfect vehicle for incorporating a host of other menopausal friendly food like berries, like nuts, like flax seeds, like yogurt in your food. All right. So, we are going to go through foods that you should avoid very, very fast, and I move to the kitchen to make sure I finish cooking today. What do you avoid? Processed foods. Avoid processed food. Highly processed foods are not good for you. Potato chips and things like that. They are usually high in sodium, loaded with added sugar, and they are not good for you. Avoid spicy food, especially if you're having hot flushes. Avoid spicy food, okay? Avoid fast food, going to eateries to eat. They are not good for you. Avoid alcohol if you're taking alcohol. They are not good for you. Avoid caffeine. When you're taking tea, make sure the tea you're taking is decaffeinated tea. This blossom tea is without caffeine at all. Stop fatty meats. Any meat that is fatty. Besides their being high in saturated fats, you know, they are also very, very bad for you. They can cause inflammation and many of these diseases that women at this menopausal stage can have. Refined carbohydrates are no-go area. White rice, avoid white rice as much as you can. In fact, as you see me here, I eat white rice once a week. They know me in the house. That's the highest I will take rice. Some weeks, if I don't even remember to eat it. If I don't remember to cook it, that's the end. Okay, but it's better for you to go for sweet potatoes. Okay, they are better for you. Instead, you go for brown rice instead of you to take brown rice. And then you need to cut down on sugar food like cookies, like cakes, like candies. Before, what will fill my fridge is cake, biscuit, and all that. But now, what I put there are fruits. So you need to come up so that you can have the better health. You need to speak to yourself. When you know, they say some people use their teeth to dig grave, their own grave. You need to be very, very careful what you put inside your mouth. In your handbag, have fruits instead of, if you have biscuit, you will eat biscuit. If you, whatever you have there, that's the highest, the thing that is nearer for you to grab and eat. Then also avoid high salt food. They are not good for you at this age. All right. I will go through very fast supplements that you need for menopause, and then we move to the kitchen. Please help me light the ground. Menopause for supplements for menopause: Vitalize Women, Multi-Maca, Ginkgo, Royal Jelly. I'm telling you all that, but if you chat me privately, I'll tell you how you can combine them to have the best. And remember, Fields of Green or Super Green. You can have any two or any three of these. They will help you. But the important thing about them is that you remain consistent. Not take one today and leave tomorrow. You need to remain consistent. My hand was not very steady. I'm lacking time, so I'm rushing. So I'll move and show us how you can have your eggs. How you can have your eggs, and then how you can add more vegetable to whatever sauce you have and still have a good meal. I'll just do that in 5-7 minutes and we call it a day today. Please, can you help me move the camera? We are moving the camera now. Lights, matches. Okay, this is your phone. You cannot remove it now. No, get your phone. I will need to know. sure you light it yourself. That's crazy. Okay. Alright, so I have my non-stick frying pan. Okay. I put it on fire. And then I'm doing egg pudding. This is like egg. You will cut in your egg. Give me a fork. So let me show you the ingredients and then we move on. Let me be sure I've seen myself what. Alright, so I show you the ingredients and then we move on. So for our meal today, I want to be sure you see me. I have onions, okay? Normal onion cut. Can you see me well? Okay? Normal onion cut. And then I have carrots, blended carrots. And then I have pepper. I have pepper. And then I have spring onions. And then I have chopped garlic. And then I have turmeric powder, okay? So fresh egg with all that I've shown us. And of course, you know your garlic and your onion. Alright. So I'm going to add, remember when I was talking about oil, I told us that the best oil you can have is olive oil. We just got this. Let's move it. So these are olive oil, already opened. So I'll put like a tablespoon. Let me have spoon, please. Cooking spoon. I'm going to put like a tablespoon of oil. I have 6 eggs here. I have 6 eggs here, so I'm making 6 eggs. So this is my olive oil. I'm putting my olive oil as base for the frying pan, okay? And then I'm going to add my onion. My pepper. My blended carrots. You can actually have your carrots cut or chopped. But I blended my carrots because I would like them softer. Then my spring onion. I put half of my spring onion. The garlic. So I'm stirring it. I hope we are seeing me. I hope you're seeing the pan. And we come here. I'm going to add my remaining spring onion. If you watch it, I don't normally use salt for my food. Some turmeric. it is pepper. So I'm going to add some ugu, fresh ugu. These are freshly cut ugu. Do you have more ugu? Okay, thank you. I'll use it. Remember, your vegetables should not cook for too long. So I stir in everything. Can decide to have a little salt if you take salt. But like I tell us, I don't use salt in my food because I get salt from other meats. So I don't really need salt in my food. So I stir it all well. Adding a little more ugu. Give me some for the other. No, give me some more ugu. Alright, so I'm going to spread out my vegetable and the other ingredients. This in the pot. So this is normal egg that I beat. So I'm going to pour my eggs. And I'm going to lower the heat. So I'm going to turn it to a lower heat area and then show us what I do to other food when I need to add. So I'm taking it to a lower heat area. So this is normal banga soup, already made, that everyone is having in the house. You know, I always tell them to make it plain like this, like banga. So when I want to make sure that it's healthy for menopausal women and middle-aged men and women, I'm going to add plenty vegetable to it. Let me have stew, Titus from stew. Our egg is still on fire, low heat, okay? Very low heat. So this is done. Remember, you don't cook it for too long. So this is done. Can you see how you can have your egg very healthy? Having all the greens fresh that you need. Do I have plates for the other soup? spoon to taste. So, ready. We're going to be tasting our food when we go over to the other side. So this is boiling. Like I told us, normal banga. How did I make my banga? With banga, a lot of banga. You squeeze it out, clean it with the cover. You squeeze it out and then add crayfish, pepper, onion that are blended. You know, I also blend my stockfish to put inside. So you can see full bowl of vegetable inside here. Green vegetable. Everything is falling. Sorry. All of us are coughing. Pepper. Pepper. Oh. So what are we having with our steamed? We have our steamed potato, okay? We have our steamed potato here. That's what we are having. Okay, you're even seeing it. Okay, I'll just take a flat plate. So we're going to be having our meal with steamed potato. And if you look at my potato, it's with the skin. I'm going to show you. I eat my potato with the skin. So I wash it very well so that I can have the full fiber in it. So I will stir my soup. Ordinarily, those of us who know my village soup, we call it ofa, and the Bendelites call it banga soup. So you will hardly see anybody's banga soup like this. Let me have a white small saucer. A white plate. I prefer white plate. And this must not steam for more than 3 minutes, 5 minutes at most. And it's ready. Okay, you can give me this. You can raise this, I'll use that. So done. It's done. Everything is still looking very green. Very green. Okay? Very green. So you can enjoy your meal. Having your meal with either potato and the egg, or you have your potato and your banga. Can I have fork, please? And the other saucer too. Fork. Fork. So we'll soon move to go and enjoy the meal for 3 minutes before we call it a day. Wow, 8 minutes fast. So I'm serving. I'm putting the soup. Okay, mainly vegetable, that's what you will see. And then I put my potato with the skin. And then I can also have another potato with the skin. And then all right, so let's move the camera. We'll move the camera and then we have our meal. And taste our meal. So the first food we cook today is our menopausal women smoothie having ugu. You'll see that I use plenty of ugu. Ugu is available now. And ugu also is very affordable and you have it fresh, okay, in the morning. So that you can, as like I told us last week, when you're breaking your fast, you break your fast with nutritious dense food that can go ahead and give you the best nutrition that you need. And then you can also have, I didn't bring my fork here, your potato. This is your potato with the skin, okay? Your potato with the skin, and then your egg pudding. So let me just have a taste and then I answer our questions and we go. To show you that it's not food that is not eatable that I cooked. No salt. Because the nuts you eat, they use salt for it and other things. Very nutritious. Very sweet. Delicious. Exciting. Crispy for those who love crispy food. Wow. Very interesting. Then I taste the second one for us. My banga soup with plenty vegetable. Leafy vegetable. You can use any vegetable you like actually, but once it's green, go ahead and have plenty green. You won't complain about constipation. Your citrostrogen level will high, boosting your estrogen, you know, very good. Wow. I'll quickly take our questions and then we call it a day. Let me see if I'll remember where I stopped. I want to quickly take our questions. Okay, someone is asking, please can you pin my number on the screen, please? Okay, thank you. All right. Emmanuel Remy, you're asking how much is super green and omega-3 fatty acid. She's asking how much this superfood is going for. Super green is superfood and omega-3 fatty acid is superfood, active seed. You can chat me on my WhatsApp number. You will know the price. Like I told us, it's going on some discount and I don't call my prices on Facebook, okay? Let me still take small out of my food though. Oh, you're in the house from Cameroon. Welcome, Tinwa. You're welcome, welcome. Tinwa is watching from Cameroon. Let's welcome her. Oh, somebody said there are plenty green teas out there. I should mention my own. It's Blossom Tea. I sell it. So chat me on my WhatsApp number. Chat me on my WhatsApp number on the screen, on the comment section, and you will have yours, okay? Oh, you're new. Agietim, you're new. Please, let's welcome Agieti. Agieti, where are you watching it from? You're welcome. How do you prepare flaxseed? They sell flaxseed in the supermarkets, okay? Yetunde, you can go ahead and get your flaxseed in supermarkets. They sell them in healthy shops too. Now, let me tell you, somebody is asking for basmati rice. We are looking at the best option. That's what we are looking at. And we say brown rice is the best option. I still take Malawian rice. And of course, when I travel to the village, I still eat normal rice that everybody is eating, okay? But I reduced my portion and I added plenty vegetable like I showed us here today to it. Ofada rice is okay, but portion control is very, very important. You need to apply portion control, okay? Breadfruit is good. Breadfruit is very good. It's protein. And it has some complex carb also in it. So you can go ahead, take small quantity of rice. Any rice that is white rice, small quantity of it is what you're supposed to take. Good evening, Abo Ruth. Folayemi, good evening. Oji, welcome. Fumi, Lawa, welcome. I'm just taking questions. I welcome all of us. I wasn't frying with olive oil. I just put olive oil and I added my ingredients. It's okay. The fire wasn't much. If you noticed, I removed my frying pan from fire to cool it a bit. I've already thought about oil and I told people that olive oil has very low fry heat point. So you only put your olive oil and then you add whatever you need to add inside. But thank you, Florence. Thank you. Yes, of course. If you watch my video, that you will see that I always tell people about wooden spoon. It's just that today, my housekeeper gave me metal spoon as against what we normally do. Florence, thank you for your point. But if you watch my videos down, you'll find out that all my food and my cooking in this kitchen is done with wooden spoon. When she gave me that one, I didn't want to harass her on the video, okay? Thank you. Neka is asking what I'm cooking. I'm cooking egg, I'm cooking potato and vegetables. I steamed my potatoes and I put my olive oil in my frying pan and I put my eggs. I would have steamed it anyway, which is better if you like. You can steam everything together. But if you use healthy oil, it's still okay for you to use your healthy oil. Fabian is asking what is ugu. Ugu is pumpkin leaf. Informa, you can watch the replay, okay? Shade you too, you can watch the replay. Mrs. I'm the only one in the table. Right now, in front of you, I'm the only one on the table, yeah. So I will eat alone. Marianne, yummy, yummy, thank you. Folayemi says she's salivating. Oh, interesting, Melly, thank you. I use sweet potatoes. I don't take Irish potatoes because sweet potatoes are vegetable and they are lovelier. Oh, Ginika, thank you for loving my food. Oh, Modesta, you're watching from South Africa. You're welcome, 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 welcome. And thanks to Florence for her correction. Let's take her correction. Wooden spoon is the best for cooking. Madam Victoria knows that. That's why she has been looking. And then when you put your olive oil, just add whatever you need to add. All right. Let's see. Any more question or comment? Thank you, Florence, once again. Coconut oil also has 50% saturated and non-saturated fat. So it's not rated among the best oil. You can go down my page and put best oil, cooking oil, and you will see the video I've done on oil. Canola oil is good. I have it in the kitchen here, but I just wanted to put that olive oil and add whatever I need inside. That's why I love olive oil, because they are very high on the grading of best oil. You know, canola oil, I use it mainly when I'm frying. Coconut oil sparingly when I want to make some kind of sauce that I need coconut flavor. Okay, so if you're taking all those things, just a little. Portion control is actually the secret of all these things. Portion control is the secret. Yes, I did not put salt. Oh, no salt in whatever you see me eating here. Who is asking that now? roots, no salt here. Why? Because I'm cooking healthy hard food, and I'm cooking food that I don't want much inflammation. Okay, so there's no salt here, and you see me enjoying my meal. Aisha from Abuja, welcome. Chinyere Buatu from Anambra, welcome. Alabi, I don't use red oil. You can see the highest I do is to use banga fruits, and I don't put much. Look at the soup we made today. It was real banga, and even after they have kept the banga, I put it in the fridge, and that oil part that is on top, I'll just scrape it out and just take the banga itself, and I'll add plenty vegetable inside. But it's not that it will kill you, but palm oil has 50% of saturated and 50% of non-saturated. So it's better to reduce the use, okay? All right, I think I've taken all our questions. Did I? Oh, I skipped your question. I don't know what the question is. Oluwayemi. See? Did I see the question? Huh? Okay, let me give you 1 minute to ask the question again, because I can't see it as I'm scrolling back. Oluwayemi, see? I only saw happy chop chop now. Which question did you ask? Did you see her question? Hmm?
No. System is off.
Okay. Why? No battery?
No. It was full before I came.
It's faulty again. Tola from Ado-Ekiti, you're welcome. Thank you, Elizabeth. Olanike. Yes, we are good, Olanike. Thank you, thank you. From South Africa, welcome. Anything palm oil, whether bleached, whether palm oil, palm kernel oil, they have 50% saturated and 50% non-saturated. So try to stay away from it. Take olive oil, take canola oil, take your avocado oil. Avocado oil is very, very good. You know, it's just that producing it, you might not produce much if you're doing it yourself. But if you can afford avocado oil, it's one of the best oil that you can have, especially for long eating periods, okay? I can't see your question, Oluwakemi. Has she asked it again?
I said she can ask.
I asked her to ask again. Oluwakemi, ask your question again so we can close with it, please. You can pop, you can, okay, I've seen your question. Is that your, no, this is, who asked this? Aisha, if you have flaxseed that is blended, it's okay. You can have fresh flaxseed. You can have fresh flaxseed, okay? Anyhow, you find it in the market to buy. It's okay. Anyhow, you find it in the market to buy, it's okay. Thank you for thanking me, Ajoke. You can put all of them. Abimbola, you can watch the replay now. I'm sure you know. Good evening, Eti. You joined us late. Welcome, welcome. Eunice, you feel like sharing my food? Oh, yeah, now. Hey, it's just like they have taken the other one. Oh, yeah, take smoothie. Open your mouth. Eunice, oh, yeah, open your mouth. Take smoothie. Don't mind me. Go and cook it now. It's very easy. Okay, let me drink on your behalf, okay, Eunice? I'm drinking on your behalf. Oh. This is Eunice's mouth now. All right, thank you for joining me today. Go ahead and get your products. They are going on 15% discount if you're buying the solution packs or combined packs. If you're buying only one product, 10% discount. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Bye. God bless you.